Welcome back once again, folks. Lower here. So we're gonna get our butts over to the central tower, finally get the big chunk of map here in the middle, which has been eluding us for some time. And I like to depart from the Outskirt Stable. Reason being is, make sure you head north out of there, by the way, so you see on the map where we're going. There's lots to do on the way. That's mainly why I like to go this way. Lots of Korok seeds. Not so much for treasure, mostly just Korok seeds. But as we all know, those are critically important for expanding our inventory. So right before you get to that bridge, hang a sharp right. The horse will find another little pathway here and stay on it. And go ahead and get off your horse right about here or so. So just to show you on the map where we're at, that was the bridge we took that sharp right at, right before that bridge. And the horse should automatically find a little pathway and start heading his own direction there. So why did I stop? Korok seeds! Alright, so you'll want to set up an ice block, because that's a little too far out to play basketball straight up. And one should do the job. Go ahead and just lob your rock on out there, get a lucky bounce. Hopefully it'll go on in. Just like so. Alright, also keep an eye on this river for any possible fishing. I only am really looking out for Staminoka bass at this point in the game. So that's where that Korok seed is. Travel upriver from here. There's one more Korok seed. You should see a ball and chain configuration coming up. Do also be mindful that you might have some Octorok trouble in the area. Alright, normally I'm not going to bother with these guys, but the moblins give you really good materials. So, I'm going to take a moment and scoop some of those up. Where'd they go? Normally you get 4 or 5, I only got 3 that time, that's okay. Okay, so come back out here to where you left your horse. Once again, we're going to let the horse do the work. And stay on this little pathway, whatever it is. I don't think it's a main road, it's just a path. And you're going to come to a little bad boy nest right before this bridge. This is another spot where there's a traveler's sword. And I'm going to point this out real quick just because sometimes people get to hunt in a village and they're like, hey, where do I get a traveler's sword? Oh, this is another spot you can find one. And there's one sticking out of the sand. And it should be a traveler's sword for the entire rest of the game. If you can beat them out into the water, that will automatically kill them for you. And for you picture takers, you can get your picture of your soup ladle here and pot lid. And a Traveler's Shield as well, by the way. Really, all I'm doing is swimming around getting my Moblin Guts, because those are grade A for those longer-lasting elixirs. And you also have a buried treasure chest here as well. And I do recommend busting these crates open. You might get some pretty decent materials out of them. Apples and arrows this time, that's okay. Alright, so back to the horse we go. Anyway, the only reason I even really stopped there was just to kind of point out that Traveler's Sword for those weapon connoisseurs. Don't know where to find your Traveler's Sword. Okay, we got another Korok seed here. Walk, don't run with your stealth on, just in case there's any beetles in the area. Of course, I'm not that lucky today. And just for map reference, that's about where we're at. Just north, almost exactly north of center mass of the Great Plateau. Alright, back to the horse we go. And we're going to continue upriver here because there is another Korok seed in a well. This time we got to pick up a rock to get to it. Alright, map reference. Kind of hard to see while we're flying blind, but I'll do my best to kind of give you a good general idea where we're heading. Now we're going to go uphill. And we're going to stay where the horse can ride. We should be coming by some moblins. I'm not really here for the moblins, because they have really crappy weaponry. But once you get to the top of that little pathway that the horse was on, go ahead and climb the rest of the way up, where we're going to find another Korok seed. Apple in the offering tray. Come on, dude. And I like to roam around in my Fan and Gammon armor because it's a good disguise, keeps these guys guessing. I do like to get my monster parts, though. I'm still only getting 3. What's up with that? Alright, so while we're up here, we're going to take advantage of the altitude and get some flight time in. And we're going to head back down toward the Colosseum. Might be really hard for you to see, especially on my screen or at night. So for the map, I guess I can show you. It's down south of where we are now. We're just going to fly due south. And the reason is... you know what? Scratch that. We're going to get the map first. Just go ahead and pin the tower while we're up here. Things are so much easier when we have a map. I bet you'd all agree. And actually, before we go off... I should have mentioned there's going to be a Guardian out here. So, we're going to save our game. And if you've been following along with my walkthrough, folks, you are very, very well prepared for this fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to approach this Guardian. Always save your game. Just in case things go horribly wrong, you can load that prior save point back up and try again. So, arm up, suit up, and eat up. Guardian weapon, folks. I like to use the spears first because they're not very durable. I like to hold on to this other stuff for other battles later on. And I like a multi-arrow bow. Just because you have to hit the eye just to make sure that you get him good and stunned. Arm up, suit up, and eat up. So, extra hearts and attack power. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just go straight up toward this dude, get his attention. He has to have line of sight. So once he sees you... Oh, crap, that's not good timing. These guys popping up right now is not good timing. Okay, so anyway, stand still. Don't run around. If you stand still, chances are he's going to stand still. You can hit him in the eye, get him good and stunned. And what we're going to do is we're going to go around and take out one leg at a time. And we do that because, for one, we're getting extra monster parts. For two, we're stunning him every time we do that. So just, like I said, nice, casual, easy fight. Easy peasy. Once you got all the legs dead, just go in there and finish wailing on him. You should be able to finish him off before he really has a chance to fire at you. That is assuming you have a Guardian-based weapon, and you have an attack power meal working for you. So like I said, easy peasy. Just follow those steps. Get his attention, stand still, so he stands still, shoot him in the eye, One leg at a time, keep him good and stunned. I'm going to go ahead and grab the horse because it's going to save time getting from one guardian to the other. There's 2 guardians. So once we got that one dead, go ahead and jump on the road. And we're going to head eastbound from that point. And we're going to be coming to another guardian just like that one. So now, you have the horse working for you. You can jump off the horse with the X button or the jump button. Jump off your horse. Hit him in the eye. Same tactic, folks. Same tactic, one leg at a time. Now, of course, you're going to have this red bobkin on a horseback kind of messing with you a little bit, but to be honest, he's not that threatening. If he hits you with an arrow, it's only going to take about a quarter heart per hit. No big deal. Alright, you're dead. Jerk. Another cool thing about killing these guardians is they tend to drop ancient cores and giant ancient cores from time to time. And sometimes you'll get 2 or 3, like I just did. Not a bad deal, yo-yo. Alright, folks, so that's guardian number 2 down. Now, the only other guardians left in the area are going to be stationary decayed guardians. So, not too threatening, but you're still going to want to kill them. Just so that you can get up this tower a little easier and not have to really worry about it. Not only that, you're getting free monster parts and extra KO credit. We're all about the KO credit because that's... Oh, goodness me. Really? Because that KO credit is going to get us that much closer to silver enemies. And folks, trust me, you want silver enemies. Where are these guys coming from right now? You know what? This is ridiculous. Great job for a soldier's spear. Okay, these have to have line of sight on you in order to fire at you, so... It's not hard to avoid their targeting. Just get out of line of sight. And when he fired at me that last time, it made some fire chew jelly. Kind of funny, but whatever. Alright, so not everything always goes according to plan. And I probably don't need a Lionel bow anymore. Let's switch to a knight's bow. And I'm going to switch over to a metal weapon at this point. I want to save my guardian weapons for the actual spider-looking guardians, the stalker guardians. Since these aren't too threatening, we're just going to move to a metal weapon. Alright, on to the next. And he's going to be out here somewhere. Still relatively close to the tower. And there's 2 more at this point. There's one here right in front of us. Oh yeah, if you sneak up behind him, he's going to randomly fire every time you hit him from behind. So don't worry, he's not going to hit you as long as you're behind him. He's just going to fire, I think, toward the last place he saw you at. Or thereabouts. Alright, so let's go take care of this next one. Now you're going to want to ride your horse toward and at an angle. Because we do not want that thing to hit our horse and kill our horse. That would really suck. So, same idea. Shoot him in the eye. It'll get him good and stunned. Go in there and finish wailing on him. And that's about broke. Alright, got some good monster parts going on for us out of all those kills. Alright, folks, we're going to go ahead and get this, Actually, since we're here, let's climb this flagpole real quick. Unfortunately, it's raining in my game. That might prove for a challenging climb. And it stopped raining. Alright, so play this one by ear. If it's raining, don't bother. If it's not raining, take advantage and get up here as quickly as possible. Of course, there's going to be a Korok seat up here, otherwise I wouldn't be climbing it. And this is the flagpole that was right next to that last guardian I just killed. Okay, so from here, let's get back on our horse, and we'll finally get this tower activated. And you have a clear shot to the tower now, by the way, because we got all the guardians dead. Now you can get up there free and clear. You don't need to worry about any guardian trouble targeting in and shooting at you. There is also a big hardy radish here, by the way. In fact, I'm going to show you where that is real quick, since we're here. It's right over here by where these 3 columns are standing up, these 3 stone columns. And if you're having trouble finding it, just use your yellow rune. That'll help it to light up and locate. Okay, so I'm just going to climb the tower free. No worries of getting hit anymore from guardians. You probably don't need to watch me record do this. So I'm going to shut the camera off. I'm going to finish getting up there. I'm going to get the map. When we come back, we're going to continue on mission.